Download this code from codegive.com, link in the description below. OK, let's dive deep into the world of automating Boolean SQL injection, focusing on evasion techniques with Python examples. This is a complex topic that requires careful attention to detail and a strong understanding of SQL. Disclaimer *: this information is for educational purposes only. Attempting to exploit vulnerabilities in systems you don't own or have explicit permission to test is illegal and unethical. Use this knowledge responsibly. Understanding Boolean-based SQL injection. Boolean-based SQL injection is a type of SQL injection vulnerability where the attacker infers information about the database by observing the truthiness, true or false, of the application's response based on different SQL queries. Unlike other types of SQL injection, like union-based or error-based, it doesn't directly return data. Instead, it's about deducing information based on the response. How it works *. 1. Injection point *. You identify a URL parameter or form field that's vulnerable to SQL injection. The application uses this parameter in a SQL query. 2. Testing *. You craft SQL payloads designed to evaluate to either true or false. 3. Observation *. The application's response differs based on whether the injected SQL statement evaluates to true or false. This difference could be a slightly different HTML page, a status code, a delay, or simply the presence or absence of a particular element. 4. Inference *. By systematically crafting queries and observing the responses, you can gradually extract information about the database schema, data, etc. Example *. Imagine a website URL, example.com/products.php, ID equals 1. The application likely executes a SQL query like this. A Boolean-based injection could look like this. Example.com/products.php, ID equals 1 and 1 equals 1, this will likely return the same result as ID equals 1 because 1 equals 1 is always true. Example.com/products.php, ID equals 1 and 1 equals 2, this will likely return no result or a different response, because 1 equals 2 is always false. By observing the difference in response between these two queries, you know that the application is vulnerable to Boolean-based SQL injection. 2. Automation with Python. Let's build a Python script to automate the process of Boolean SQL injection. We'll use the requests library for making HTTP requests. Explanation *. Requests library * used to send HTTP requests to the target URL. Target _URL * the base URL to inject into. Remember to replace example.com with the actual target. Char set * a string containing all possible characters to test. Adjust this based on what you expect the extracted data to contain. A larger character set will take longer but be more thorough. Check _Boolean injection, payload, constructs the full URL with the injected payload. Sends a GET request to the URL. Crucially, this is where you need to customize the response. Check the example if product details in response.txt is just a placeholder. You need to analyze the application's behavior and determine what difference in response indicates a true result. This could be checking for a specific string in response.txt, HTML content. Checking response.status_code, example 200 for true, 404 for false. Measuring the response time. If true queries take longer due to database processing, you can use time.time to measure the difference. Handles potential requests.exceptions. Request exception errors. Extract_data, SQL_query, data_length, asterisk. Asterisk this is the core of the automation. Asterisk it iterates through each character position of the data you want to extract. Asterisk for each position, it iterates through the char set. Asterisk it constructs a Boolean SQL injection payload using the SQL_query, the current character position, I, and the current character from the char set. Asterisk it calls check_Boolean_injection, to see if the payload evaluates to true. Asterisk if true, it adds the character to the extracted _data and moves on to the next position. Asterisk if no character is found for a position, it adds a placeholder. Asterisk example usage asterisk demonstrates how to use the functions to extract the database version, user, and a password hash. Remember to change the SQL queries to target the specific information you're trying to extract. 3. Evading filters. SQL injection filters are designed to block malicious SQL queries. They look for patterns, keywords, or characters that are commonly used in SQL injection attacks. Here are common evasion techniques and examples. 1. Character encoding asterisk. Asterisk URL encoding asterisk encodes special characters like spaces, quotes, and operators, using their URL encoded equivalents. Asterisk becomes %27. Asterisk, space, becomes %20. Asterisk equals becomes %3d. Asterisk the quote function in Python's erlib.parse module handles URL encoding. The code already uses this. Asterisk hexadecimal encoding asterisk represent characters as their hexadecimal values. Asterisk in MySQL, char, 72,101,108,108,111, is equivalent to hello. Asterisk in SQL Server, char, 72, plus char, 101, plus char, 108, plus char, 108, plus char, 111. Asterisk double encoding asterisk encode characters multiple times. Some filters only decode once. 2. Case sensitivity asterisk. Asterisk some filters are case sensitive. Try changing the case of keywords like select, and, or, union. Asterisk select becomes select or select. Asterisk MySQL is generally case insensitive for column and table names, but this can vary depending on the collation. 3. Comments asterisk. Asterisk use comments to break up keywords and bypass pattern matching. Asterisk select becomes cell//ect. Asterisk n becomes an comment \nd, new line needed after -- in some systems. 4. Witty space variation asterisk. Asterisk use multiple spaces, tabs, %09, or new lines, %0a, %0d, to break up keywords. Asterisk select asterisk from users becomes select %09 asterisk %0a from users. 5. String concatenation asterisk. Asterisk break up strings using concatenation functions. Asterisk MySQL, concat, hel, lo, is equivalent to hello. Asterisk SQL Server, hel plus lo. Asterisk PostgreSQL, hel lo. 6. Alternative functions asterisk. Asterisk use alternative functions that achieve the same result but might not be blocked. Asterisk substring, can be replaced with mid, MySQL, or substr. Asterisk ord, can be replaced with ASCII, sometimes, or Unicode. 7. Double quotes versus single quotes asterisk. Asterisk try using double quotes, instead of single quotes, or vice versa. The handling of quotes can vary between database systems. 8. Using like instead of equals. Asterisk if equals is filtered, try using like. Asterisk where username equals admin becomes where username like admin. 9 bypass with having clause asterisk. Asterisk this technique applies if you can use a group by clause. The having clause filters the results after grouping, so it can sometimes bypass filters that apply to the where clause. 10 time-based evasion asterisk. Asterisk if regular Boolean operations are filtered, try injecting using time-based functions such as sleep, in MySQL. You'll need to adjust the check_Boolean_ injection function to measure the time taken for each request. 4. Implementing evasion in Python script. Let's modify the Python script to incorporate some basic evasion techniques. This is just a starting point. You'll need to experiment and adapt based on the specific filters in place. Key improvements and explanations asterisk. Asterisk payload array asterisk instead of just one payload, an array of payloads, is created. Each payload uses a slightly different evasion technique. Asterisk looping through payloads asterisk the script iterates through this array, trying each payload one by one. This increases the chances of bypassing a filter. Asterisk else clause in for loop asterisk the else clause on the for payload in payloads loop only executes if the loop completes without a break statement. This means that if none of the payloads worked for a given character, the no valid character found message is printed, and the placeholder is added. Asterisk like operator, using like may sometimes bypass filters that target equals comparisons. Asterisk case variation the code creates payloads with mixed case keywords. Asterisk comments asterisk the code attempts to inject // comments to disrupt keyword detection. Asterisk adapt and experiment asterisk this code is a template. You'll need to asterisk add more evasion techniques to the payloads array. Asterisk modify the existing techniques to match the specific filters you're facing. Asterisk analyze the application's behavior to understand which characters and keywords are being filtered. V important considerations. Asterisk rate limiting asterisk be mindful of rate limiting. Sending too many requests in a short period can get your IP address blocked. Implement delays using time.sleep in your script. Asterisk WAF, web application firewall WAFs are more sophisticated than simple filters. They use advanced techniques to detect and block SQL injection attacks. Bypassing WAFs often requires a combination of evasion techniques and a deep understanding of the WAF's rules. Asterisk error handling asterisk implement robust error handling to catch exceptions and prevent your script from crashing. Asterisk logging asterisk log all requests and responses for debugging and analysis. Asterisk customization asterisk the key to successful SQL injection automation is customization. You must tailor your script to the specific application you are testing. Asterisk ethical considerations asterisk always obtain explicit permission before testing for vulnerabilities. 6. Advanced techniques, beyond the scope of this tutorial, but important to know. Asterisk blind SQL injection with time delays asterisk if you can't directly observe the truthiness of a query, you can use time delays to infer information. Inject SQL that causes a delay if a certain condition is true. Asterisk DNS exfiltration asterisk extract data by making the database server perform DNS lookups to a domain you control. The data is encoded in the subdomain. Asterisk out of band, OOB, exploitation asterisk trigger the database server to make an HTTP request to a server you control, allowing you to capture data. 7. Summary and conclusion. Automating Boolean SQL injection requires a thorough understanding of SQL, HTTP, and the specific application you're targeting. Evasion techniques are essential to bypass filters and WAFs. This tutorial provides a foundation, but successful exploitation depends on careful analysis, experimentation, and adaptation. Always remember to act ethically and legally. Good luck.